Children grieve differently than adults because they don't always have the words that adults have in order to express our grief or recognize it and put a name to it.
Our bereavement coordinators are specially trained to help families cope with the grieving process. We work to help you identify triggers and offer suggestions to help you get through the most difficult times. Children who are grieving may cry inconsolably one minute and laugh or act silly the next. And in some cases, they may act as if the death didn't happen. With older children, grief can result in changes in school performance or attendance. Their sleep or eating habits might change. Just as with adults, there is no one right way for a child to grieve.
Reassurance is very important for children who are experiencing the loss of a loved one, and that's because a lot of their normalcy, their everyday life, things are changing. Their sense of security may be changing as well, and so providing them reassurance that they are safe, that they are loved, and that they are not to blame for any of this happening is very important. Consistency is really important for children, and having a routine, because that shows them that you can establish a sense of normalcy again.
When preparing a child for the impending death of a loved one, it's important to remember that your response should be age appropriate and also appropriate to their level of maturity.
When speaking to a child about someone who's nearing the end of their life, it's important to keep ourselves from saying or to not say that the person is going to sleep, because then they can be fearful that if they go to sleep, they may not wake up, like grandma.
Younger children don't fully grasp how death is permanent. Older children understand that permanence, but still need help working through the complex emotions. They need time to process these emotions, and as they deal with the flood of emotions, they will mimic behavior of the adults around them.
For parents to help children through the grieving process, it's okay to continue talking about your loved one who has died. It's okay to show pictures, tell stories, talk about memories. It's certainly okay and acceptable to show your child that you're grieving as well. It can bring them comfort to know that they're not alone in their emotions, and it can give them a name to those emotions. And so being able to identify it and name it gives you some control over it. And showing them a healthy way to express their emotions will help them express theirs in a healthy way as well.
St. Luke's Hospice offers a 2-day camp every summer, filled with activities like ziplining, archery, music, art, and more. It's a safe place for children to be with others who are also grieving the loss of a loved one.
We realize that the journey isn't over when your loved one leaves this earth. We realize that grief is an ongoing process and that people need someone to walk alongside them during that process to provide support.